That girl was a teenage drama queen.
Yeah.
Son of 17. That girl was me.
Yes. Super good.
Everybody, welcome back to another episode of We've Had a Time. Woo, 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 woo. Yeah.
Take off your shirt
Ah.
and your left sock.
Okay.
That one doesn't seem as threatening.
All right. Bracelets, how do you feel about it? Jewelry? All
Take 'em
off.
all
This is
off.
actually the TSA
You're
line.
actually being robbed.
Give me your purse. Pulls out a gun.
Where's your social?
As you can see, we're in a good mood. We're feeling good. We're feeling great. I am your host, Cece. Your co-host. Sorry.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I'm your co-host, Mish. Not to be confused with your host.
I'm so sorry. I just thought
It's okay.
Let's take a break.
Let's circle back to that part.
I'm just gonna
Today we're going to be talking about.
We hope you've been having a great week. And if you listened to any of our previous episodes, especially last week's episode and the week prior, we hope you enjoyed them. We had so much fun talking about Coachella. But we realized we've been doing a lot of music. It's been a lot of musical opinions. Some people didn't like them.
Some people did not like them.
And some people agreed. So, jury's still out, I guess. We decided to make this episode more into movies because we don't want to talk about music today. We would love to talk about film, and specifically comfort films, because we're just two gals who have days.
Cozy.
Everybody has those days. Everybody makes mistakes. And we love to cuddle and wind down and watch a good film. Separately, sometimes together if we ever get the chance. But we love a good film and we love to rewatch it 100 times is basically what I'm trying to fucking say.
And today we're going to give them some appreciation.
We are going to highlight these films, and of course we're going to have a little playlist at the end for you to match our vibe.
Oh yeah.
So let's get into it.
I really resist the urge to say yeah every time you say let's get into it.
It's tough. It's tough.
It's a disease.
It's truly, it's the Grande Plague, if you will.
The Grande Plague is inside of me. Like, I've been diagnosed. That Victorian boy from last week, he meant the Grande Plague. And I have it as well. I'm the Victorian boy.
The Grande Plague symptoms are to say yeah and whistle notes. Wouldn't you say?
I would say that's exactly my problem. Yeah. I wish I could do a whistle note. Can you imagine? I just pull out
just like casually. I feel drunk today. I'm not. So
not
everybody
either.
knows.
I'm just tired.
Yeah.
We're tired. I'm caffeinated, but that kind
Last
of
day of retrograde.
We made it through, people.
How's everybody doing? Good?
Struggling.
Bad?
If you're me, you're struggling to make it out.
And if you're me, hanging by a thread.
Truly.
I'm still alive, but I'm barely breathing.
I just brought that song up to Austin because he had never heard it before.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it just used to play on everything.
Everything. And then I don't know if you remember, but they had a song called "The Man Who Can't Be Moved." Have you heard that song? Man who can't be moved.
I don't think so.
Oh my gosh. It's like, and you'll come right into the corner.
Damn, a fan.
Yeah, no, I love that. I love that song. I liked it again because I was like, oh cow, this is really good. As I adjust
I mean,
this thing.
I'm inclined to believe you. So,
when have I steered you wrong?
truly. You want a second to adjust?
Yes, please. Oh
How
my
you
God.
doing?
Good. I'm about to record a great song.
I'm about to just drop the hottest fucking song of the year. Song of the summer. Are you on that side? Have you ever discovered that side of TikTok that's just a bunch of people who claim they made the song of the summer?
No, I am not
Here
on
we
that
are talking about
side.
music again.
I know, that's what I was thinking.
Get into the search bar. Get into your search bar. Look up Song of the Summer.
I'm gonna do it right now.
That shit is fucking bananas. But it's so funny. I don't know.
2024,
God
like
bless.
specifically with the number on it.
They do it every year, girl. They do it every year. It's always something like that.
Not
It's
the
always
bar
something along those lines.
downtown.
It's about the bar downtown, the girls, the friends we made along the way, the journey, the climb,
Oh
the
my
nights we'll
gosh.
never forget.
The song of the summer. There's a vote for espresso here.
I mean, I would say so.
I like her
I'm more
song.
into. I love it. I was just thinking more of like the people who are like on TikTok and actually writing the songs, and they're like, guys,
Oh, like that promotion.
I just
I
made the
just made
song
the
of the
song of the
summer.
summer. Oh yes, I know what you're talking about.
Yes,
I know what you're
yes,
talking
girl. Yes.
Guys, hold on. I think I just made the song of the summer. Listen to this.
And it's like, stop right
They're always
there.
in their car.
Yes.
They're like, let's turn
Why?
it up. Listen.
Let's turn
Promotion
it
is
down.
promotion, I guess. Let's
Let's leave the
just
song of
get
the
out of the
summer.
car.
I'm gonna need you to step out of your vehicle.
You're being robbed.
I'm arresting them. I'm arresting them and then I'm robbing them. That's what your gun sounds like.
Sing to me, Paolo. Sing to me.
Shut up. Share a movie already.
It's a disease. Okay, I'll
Give the people what they want.
Okay, so when we talked about comfort movies, I was like, which movie in any situation, if I'm sad or angry or happy or sick, whatever it is, which one's gonna make me the happiest? And the first one I have is Princess Diaries.
Period.
I love that movie so much. That movie is so good. We've talked about this before, but it just has every trope you could
Everything
possibly
you could ever want.
need. It has
And
everything.
let's be clear, it's the back-to-back of Princess Diaries 1 and 2.
Has to include
because who's
both.
just watching one?
I don't know.
Unless you're on a time crunch, I can't imagine any other reason
if you're
why
gonna-
you'd only watch one and not watch the second.
They
when
have
they're
to
both
immediately
so
follow each
delightful.
other.
You don't care to know what happens when she's in Genovia?
You don't care to know how her rule will end up? These are
You don't care
diplomatic
about her
issues.
finding a king to rule alongside with? You don't care to follow the love story of Joe and the Queen of Genovia?
Julie Andrews.
Just say you're not a fan.
Just say you're not cultured.
Just say you don't actually care about Princess Diaries, because that's what it sounds like to me. I don't care if you read the book. If you're not watching 1 and 2 back to back, if you're not having a back to back feature with Miss Anne Hathaway,
correctly.
Mia Thermopolis,
it's required by law. Genovians have to watch it back to back.
All true Genovians do.
That's all I'm saying.
Do you know the Genovian anthem by heart?
Genovia, the land on my own.
Period.
No, yeah.
I'm gonna get you a Genovian flag for your birthday.
May your banner wave.
Yay! Everyone clap.
Listen, I love that movie. It makes me so happy. Anne
It's
Hathaway in
so
her prime,
fun.
really.
Ugh,
I just
she could
like
do no
it.
wrong in my eyes.
I like it as well because I think I missed a lot of the jokes when I was a kid. So when I rewatch it as an adult, it's still funny, you know?
I think just rewatching anything as an adult is honestly so much funnier. I like specifically like all of our Disney Channel movies
All
because
of
they're
them.
just so ridiculous.
They're
But
so
that one is
ridiculous.
actually like genuinely good. Like that one, I mean, I'm sure it has like plot holes here and there. If you read the book, blah blah blah. But
so good.
yeah, I'm talking about like the Disney Channel produced movies. Like those are always so crazy to watch.
They're just like such weird ideas that were put in like an hour and 25 minutes for you to watch.
And what's crazier is like adults produce them. You know what I mean? Like
I know, adults wrote the scripts.
the
And
adults
they were
were on
like,
set.
this is what the kids want to see.
And the
you
kids,
know?
sometimes the kids were adults.
Right.
I think Zac Efron was like 30 when he made.
I don't think that's true.
Maybe that's not true. I think he was one of the younger ones. I think Sharpay Evans, Miss Ashley Tisdale was like 30.
Really?
She was
I
a
had
lot
no
older,
clue.
I think. One of them was like significantly older. I don't know who it was. Maybe I'll just look it up.
Yeah, let's fact check on here.
But yes to the Princess Diaries always.
I love that one.
I don't care what none of you say.
It's so good. And I love that it's like it's like it's like a coming of age story, but sometimes the only thing that comes to me is like you're not ugly, you're poor.
It's
just like,
and are we really
as an adult that thought crossed my mind. I'm like, oh my god, this girl is not ugly, she was just poor.
And she's just like, even as a broke bitch, she wasn't that ugly. Like, damn, she might have had
not ugly at
she
all.
might have needed a nice little brow waxing and a lamination. And then, you know, put some curl cream in that hair. Keep
that
the glasses. The glasses were doing it. The glasses did what they needed to do.
I really don't even like her changes were so subtle that it just like, but we were convinced.
They made her seem
ugly.
Like that took all day. Like
hours on hours.
Stop. Oh, Ashley Tisdale was only 20.
And they were like, what, 16, 17?
Yeah, Lucas Grabeel was 22. So he's currently the oldest on my radar. Everybody else was like 18 and below. That's not terrible.
That's fair.
Oh my god, Monique Coleman was 25. So she wins.
Oh, she was the one that was the older one. That's so funny.
Yeah.
That woman looks the exact same still, I would say.
I know.
She kept
a
her
vampire
youth for sure.
A witch.
Witchcraft.
A witch.
Burn her at the stake.
To the stake.
Get the rocks. She must be drowned.
Pilgrims are
such an insane way. That is such an insane way to test anything.
So fucking stupid.
If you drown, you are no witch. But if you survive, you'll be dead. It's like, what is our thought process?
Like, what are we doing
what does that
there?
Even mean?
Who came up with that?
Mean?
Who came up with it?
A man
obviously,
did.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But like, I'm sure there had to have been like another way to tell if somebody was a witch. Surely somebody else had a better idea and simply just got outvoted because the rest of the town was fucking stupid. You know what I mean?
Like, I think there was like someone who in their right mind was like, why don't we just put them in a sketchy situation and see what they do? Not let's like burn them alive. And it's like, if she's on her way out, wouldn't you think like she would have done something by now? You know, wouldn't you have like an emergency water above the place where you burn them, just in case? What if we're wrong?
Right. In the
Holy
off chance
water,
that
if
we're wrong.
anything.
And
Something.
I feel like the smartest people in the town were the fucking witches. So like the
Oh yeah.
witches had the ideas on how to tell if they were witches,
Mm-hmm.
but you bitches wanted to go with the dumbest thing possible.
Maybe it was a witch that came up with that. She was like, yeah, you guys
Maybe to
should
throw
burn them.
everybody off the scent.
Yeah, burn them and drown them. That'll do
Yeah,
it.
maybe she was playing double agent.
There's some sneaky witches out
Damn.
there. You never know.
A sneaky witch.
You never know. Ugh.
She said the rest of y'all are going down and it's not me.
I'll be safe regardless.
I gotta respect her.
If I was a witch, my first spell would be like how to take away people's memories so I could do witchy things and then never get caught. That'd be my first thing. That'd be like Witch 101.
I think I
Memory.
would just move. No?
That's true. No, that's true. I would just
Like,
move.
what are we doing in that town, babe?
Maybe we should migrate elsewhere
Yeah.
and create a
Like,
witchy tribe in the Appalachian Mountains.
it's not a good space for you.
It's not safe.
You don't have to be there.
Let's leave.
Get out of there, girl. Come
Maybe
to the
they
bay.
all Maybe they all went
Come to Cali.
to London to a secluded castle in England.
Period.
Maybe
I'll
that's
take
where
that.
that's where they went.
Oh my god.
What is your movie?
Speaking of witches,
I tried to give you that segue.
did you do that on purpose?
Yes. A secluded.
Was this whole witch conversation a setup?
Not at the beginning. I was just trying to push us along. You were like, no, 10 of them left.
Oh, me creating a narrative.
Yeah. You're like, let's just make another movie about 10 witches
I'm
who
fucking
escaped
dead.
the witch trials.
Me creating an entirely different franchise. I'm like, they should make a movie about that.
They should really
I think they're onto something. But
we should write a movie.
One of them goes bad and tries to become immortal, right? And then they try to kill these two parents, but the boy survives.
Wouldn't that be crazy? I think that would be just wild. I think it would be crazy if those 10 original witches created a school to teach other people about witchcraft.
And all the witches and wizards, if you can believe, go there to learn about their craft. But here's the kicker.
Here's the twist.
They have their own world.
Nobody knows where this castle is.
They don't fraternize with the regular folk. I'll call them muggles.
I was gonna let's call them muggles.
Let's call them muggles for shits and gigs.
Good. That sounds like weird
I'm just throwing
and
things
witchy.
out there. I'm just throwing things out there. Like, I don't know what you want me to do.
That way. I'm just saying, like, we might. I mean, I think that might be good. I think people would like that.
But if it sticks, I guess we'll see. My movies are the Harry Potter
let's
franchise.
Let's call the boy Mary Potter.
Let's call the boy Harry Otter. Harry Teeter Totter.
And his little animal companion is an otter.
I would love.
I don't know why they didn't do little animals like that.
I wish they did more talking animals.
I wish they
maybe
did more
not.
dogs.
I think it would. I don't think it would fare well. Actually, I think that could go corny really quick. I would love a dog.
It
Or
makes me
dogs
so
that
sad.
don't
Like,
shapeshift into humans.
exactly. Maybe that's why they're like, we can't do household pets because they might be people.
I mean, that rat was like fucking living with a family for
That's
fucking
true.
12 years.
The
He was
commitment that man
freeloading.
had to a bit is insane. The
You
method acting on that man.
you can't deny he was loving it there though. You know?
Oh, yeah.
He loved that
Oh,
family. He had to
yeah.
have loved that family.
It makes me
He probably
sad.
had a little bed.
I got a little cheese
He
every
had his
now and
own
then.
room.
It makes me
Oh my
sad that you don't
god.
go into that relationship. I know it's like the strangest part of this entire film, but like he did live with them for a very long time. So you mean to tell me you didn't create any sort of bond with any of these people? Ron's so heartbroken.
Like passed down to like 2 or 3 family members by the time it like gets to you
How are you
and
not
you
gonna
have no
feel
attachment.
right? I mean, granted, that's probably like the nature of the Death Eaters, but I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna
Right.
feel anything.
Like not even a
Ron
little
was
bit.
so
You don't miss
sad.
Molly's cooking.
For real.
Well, that's my movie. In case nobody gathered that by now. It's Harry Potter. It's fucking Harry Potter. If I watch the full franchise, it's a good time. I'm doing the franchise because I want to. You know what I mean? Like 1 through 8 movies. It's a good time. I need to be in that world. We're finishing it to the end. Good, great, awesome. Now, if
Mhm.
I'm only watching 1 through 5 of those movies, I'm unwell. Everybody send me well wishes, send me a nice text, check in on me more often.
Mhm.
It might be looking bad because the thing about these movies, and I guess comfort films is just like the essence of a comfort film is you need all the good things to happen.
Mhm. Mhm.
But I mean, there are arguments to that because I've seen some crazy comfort films. I've seen people say that like um like Midsummer or The
Oh, I've
Conjuring
never seen
or
Midsummer, but
really.
I know I've seen like bits and bobbits here and there,
Yeah.
but it looks cute.
It's interesting. Have you seen Hereditary?
No. I don't like scary movies.
They're disturbing. I'll say
I
that. Like
know.
it's definitely shocking. And I know that's like not your digs. As well as The Conjuring. I mentioned The Conjuring, that's not A24.
Do you
But
know
I've
what's
seen someone say
crazy?
that
As
The
I've seen
Conjuring
The
is a comfort
Conjuring.
film. Have you? You're
Listen,
very confusing.
I know. I was in college and I was taking an English course over the summer.
Was this in
And
CC?
yes, it was a community college
Ah.
course and it was being taught through like horror movies and horror like literature. So you had to like read like scary books, etc. And then you had to watch scary movies. So the class was like 2 hours long. So he would put on a scary movie every time I would go to class. And I hate scary movies. I hate
I'm
them. I
so
don't
surprised you took
like
that class.
I didn't know. I didn't read like the thing, but I also needed it to
That's a pattern with you.
I know. I didn't read the thing and I needed to take the summer class in order to like transfer. So I had to take it like there wasn't an option for me.
Mm,
And so I took it. So there's like a couple of scary movies that I've seen. Like I've seen Insidious and The Conjuring
like
and
against your will.
yeah, I did not want to. I hated
So
watching
I
it.
I will say
I saw
those movies are
Splice.
genuinely good. Splice, I've never seen that.
You've never seen Splice? Oh,
Mm-mm.
Lanta. You should watch it. I think you'd think it's funny. I thought it
I
was
will.
funny. That one I really was like, this is hilarious. I think Adam Driver's in it. No, he might be in it. Let me look it up. I think that is
I'll
him.
get into it. You know, one of
Oh,
my
it's not him.
favorite like scary movies, and I wouldn't even categorize it as like that scary, but I think you
Hmm.
should watch it. Especially if you and Austin haven't seen it before. But have you ever seen Cabin in the Woods?
No, but I've seen the this is honestly an irrelevant thing to say. I've only seen the cover art for it.
Okay, period. Y'all should watch it. It's not the type of scary, because if I'm not mistaken, I know you don't like scary movies in general,
Mhm.
but you especially stay away from the spirits,
Yeah,
the
I don't like
spiritual,
demons. I don't
scary,
like
demonic shit.
spirits. Yeah,
Right.
can't do like
Okay.
possession and stuff.
Yes, yes, yes. I suppose there's some kind of like supernatural element to it, but not
Mhm.
really. It's not like Conjuring, like
An actual
exorcist
demon.
type
Mhm.
shit.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's a little different, and I personally really like it. I
Mhm.
recommend that movie to anybody who gives a shit.
Hmm.
There's
I'm gonna
usually not
watch
that
it.
many. So,
I have like
yeah,
weird
I love.
things that trigger like my fear. I have no idea where they go because you've seen Don't
It
Worry Darling,
happens.
right? With
Actually, I
Harry
haven't seen it yet.
Styles. Oh,
Yeah,
never
but
mind. But
I'm with you. I'm
there's
with you.
some music in there
Yeah,
that
that's just like
involves
eerie.
like it's eerie, but it incorporates like Florence's breathing. She like breathes really heavy, and it's like a song.
Interesting.
It's like a
Okay.
song made out of like this scary breathing. She made me so uncomfortable. I hated it. I thought I hated it. It was
That does
like,
feel a little unsettling.
yeah, I didn't like it whatsoever. The movie itself was fine, but I really those parts where she was like I was really terrified and uncomfortable.
I feel like that's like,
That's on
I
purpose.
mean,
I
I
mean, it's
suppose
all
it's
on
kind of the
purpose.
point.
I am like a
Yeah, I was
staple for
like,
those types of movies. Like all that shit freaks me out. All of that stuff
yeah,
freaks me out.
I feel like that's like, you know, everything like there's different elements of a scary movie that's supposed to like scare people for all of different reasons. So
Hmm.
that's
Hmm.
pretty valid, I
They
would
did a
say.
good job with that.
Like it doesn't have to be like all horrible to everyone. Like, I don't
Hmm.
know, like fear is subjective, I suppose.
Yeah.
Um,
Um.
but yeah, I mean, I guess sometimes horror movies are people's comfort films, which I
Hmm.
can kind of get behind because I like scary movies.
Hmm.
I don't. That'd have to be if I'm in like an okay mood. If I'm down bad,
I'm not in it for anything that's not
I'm
doing
not
well.
watching The Conjuring.
No.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah.
Also,
Because if they're going down, I'm going down with them mentally.
surely
You know what
I'm
I mean?
spiraling
Like,
along. Certainly.
absolutely.
For Splice, I just want to say it's not Adam Driver. It's Adrian Brody. Do you know who that is? You
Oh,
dumb.
yeah, I love him.
He gives me
Yeah,
Adam Driver vibes. But yeah, it's him in
that's
there.
fair.
It's an old
It's
movie.
the long nose.
It's
I'm gonna put like a side
2009.
by side because I feel like I could see it.
They might work. I don't know. But yeah,
They
that
should be
movie's
brothers
funny.
in a movie.
Oh, I don't know what
I'm
Adrian
into
Brody's
it.
been doing, but
I'm
I
gonna put
do
that on
like
my
him as an
list.
actor.
He frequents in the realm of Wes Anderson.
Oh, that's right. That's
He hangs out
right.
there.
Oh, I love
Mm-hmm.
those. I love
Yeah,
his
I
movies.
love him down. What were we talking about? Horror movies?
Um, yeah, in a segue of talking about your comfort movies of Harry Potter 1 through 5.
Yes. I mean, basically,
They're the
going back to it
best.
all, I focus on 1 through 5 because, I mean, aside from spoiler alert, Sirius Black dies. Sorry, it's been
Ugh,
too long, guys. I don't know what
I
you wanted me to
know.
do.
It
Um,
hits
it's
every
mostly
time.
happy times.
Mhm.
It does. It's a little sad. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would
Mhm.
never lie. But there were some good times. There's still a lot
I
of
agree.
whimsical music in the fifth one that I'm just
Uh,
like, I can get behind it.
whoever like
Um,
thought of I don't know who does the music for Harry Potter, but whoever created the theme of Harry Potter, like the opening
oh,
theme, the ending theme
they
is genius.
put their whole bussy into that.
They put
They
their
Harry
whole
Patussi.
their cumbussy.
All of it.
I
Whatever
was trying to say
ussy.
like composer.
I I was a little lost, and then I read that. So I'm with you.
My
The
he
Kumpussy. But I recognize where you went wrong.
Yeah, because either
I maybe
way,
would have went with Compassussy. Compassussy?
compose a C. Maybe I should have done that. Compose a C. He really used all of his talents and really cultivated.
He really threw his whole ass into it. Needless to say,
That shit
in
was
layman's
plump.
terms, he threw that ass in a circle and created something beautiful.
I loved studying to that music. I love listening to it. I love doing everything to it. It's just so good. It's just such an appropriate.
Everything.
You can't
So
imagine.
comforting.
You can't imagine any other theme for Harry Potter. So I loved it. I loved all of the music in that
It's so fun.
fucking series. It's so good. And I will agree with you, 1 through 5 are probably the best. I am always
Period.
a 3 and 5 gal. So if I really am tight on a crunch, I'm probably watching Prisoner of Azkaban or I'm probably watching Goblet of Fire. Honestly, Goblet of Fire is probably
Period.
like the one I'll watch
The most watched. For real.
It's so
Yeah.
elite. I love that one.
No, and
So
we've talked
good.
about it before, but thank you for giving Prisoner of Azkaban her flowers because nobody else does enough.
I
It's
know.
always the Goblet of Fire that's heavily recognized.
With
And
good
it's
reason.
never with good reason. Absolutely.
But man,
It's definitely the most entertaining, like action-packed one, I would say. Without it being too like deep and dark.
Yes. I would say a lot of the reason why I like Prisoner of Azkaban is because we've already like spent the first 2 films kind of building the world, right? We're
Yeah, so
building the
now they're just
world,
having
we're
fun.
building the magic. Yeah, we've built the threat that is Voldemort, so you know what it is. So the third one you just kind of have like you just have like better magic and you have like more serious stakes, but these kids are so like good. And then
Still
you realize
young.
they're still young, they're still cute, you know, they're still figuring it out. And then you realize
Voldemort's not like at full power yet, so it's just kind of like
they're like in the
the
middle.
idea of Voldemort is still like
yes,
out there.
And you just realize like how much of a badass Hermione is. She's so good. She be doing magic around all these motherfuckers. She's
been a smart bitch.
And I just love that everybody, like all the people in charge that know more than everybody else, know how good she is. You know?
Everybody's accepted it by now. At this point, they're like, there's no stopping you, bitch. So here's the keys to the castle.
They really are like, do whatever the fuck you want.
Lock up when you're done.
Just tell me what your grade is.
Here's this time thing. I don't know. Fucking have fun with it. I don't give a shit. You want to
take 85 classes in a semester? I don't even care. Go ahead. Go ahead.
We do salary pay here and monthly stipend.
The office is in the back.
She got the 401k locked in.
I love it.
My girl, y'all can never make me hate Miss Hermione Granger. She's works too damn hard for any of these bitches to drag her name. And I'm tired of all these jealous bitches bullying her. For real.
If I would have been in that school, she wouldn't have heard shit. I would have been Pop Malfoy, to be honest.
Oh,
and I'm so glad. Fucked. I'm so glad that she wrote it that way because she did deserve to hit him.
a good punch to the face. Is humbling to all.
There isn't more like petty violence, but I guess they're wizards, so I guess they don't have to do that shit.
And they're kids, you know. I feel like it's mainly like a kid's book. Like I think what Hermione did. I mean, it is a kid's book, but like what Hermione did was like completely warranted. But then if she's just like out here throwing punches to like anybody, like she's like everybody's catching a fucking fade because everybody wanted to say some hater ass shit. Like, you know, it kind of wears off after a while.
Yeah, but they mean Malfoy saying some vile shit. Like a lot of the time.
He stormed the Capitol on January 6th, for real. Like, he was in cold racist.
He was in there, for sure. For sure.
A stone cold racist.
Classist, racist. He was doing the whole 9. Yeah, and he was up in there.
He can go fuck himself.
Sure. There's no way.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I really do like that one.
You bitches can't handle Hermione Granger for real. But
Mm.
yes, Prisoner of Azkaban. Y'all can fight us. It's one of the
Mhm.
best.
I agree.
And especially, have you ever read the book?
I think so. I really read those books like as a kid, and then I never touched them again
That's
because I
fair.
read the movies. So I was like, if I want to do it quickly, I'm just gonna watch the movies.
Yeah, it's a little hard to watch it back because it's just like the movies are so available on
Mm-hmm.
streaming now.
Mm-hmm,
And it's
mm-hmm.
just like, let me just get into the next best thing.
Yeah.
But reading the books is fun.
Mm-hmm.
What I was gonna say is in the third one, like in the movie, you obviously get to experience like a lot of fun and what have you, but
Mm-hmm.
in the book, they really get into it. So it's like
Mm,
the movie, but obviously with more detail and world building and
fair enough.
whatever the
Fair
fuck. Like
enough.
them just getting to like fuck
Fuck
around a little
around.
more in their
Mm-hmm.
world.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I guess you could say that for like most of the books, but like in the third one, they were like chilling for like a good period of time
I love
and just
that.
hanging out.
Yeah, I
Like
think that's why I
there
like
was
it
no
so
giant
much.
snake terrorizing the halls.
I know
Like,
that shit was
they were having a
so
break. Calm before
like,
the storm.
yeah, I really do like it. I love that one. That one's up there for me.
It's true.
And I
It's true.
watched
I'm gonna watch it.
right. Sometimes it just makes you want to like go and watch them because I kind of want to watch
I'm
Goblet
getting
of Fire.
right. I'm getting ready for it.
Putting me in the mood. Because I all of these like comfort films I watch like probably 3 to 4 times a year. I will go through and rewatch
Easily.
all of these. Harry Potter's I
Easily.
watch like during the holidays, as everyone does. It's like cozy Harry
And you
Potter
can watch
weather,
it for Halloween and Christmas.
which is so difficult to find a movie that you can do both with. It's so
It's that and
impressive.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
It's truly such a versatile film. I do have another one though. Hold on.
Oh, please share.
Where's my list? Oh, okay. My next one is Cars.
Really?
It is so good. Have you ever watched a movie called Cars?
It's this little indie film. I don't know if you've heard of it.
It's not really that big.
Cars.
There's like a small section in Disneyland for it, but it's pretty good. That whole franchise I watch like 6 times a year also.
Damn. I will say I don't watch Cars enough.
I, it's so like
But I do I fuck with the first one.
ridiculous.
Here's the thing. I fuck with the first one heavy because it gave me actually did it give me?
I'm gonna say Life
I
is a
discovered
Highway.
Life is a Highway by Miss Rascal Flatts. And for that I owe it my life.
I don't know.
Cuz
It's so good.
that song fucking goes hard.
That's the song that I have recommended for that movie.
Period. As
I
you should.
love Rascal Flatts. I don't know if they made Life. They probably did make Life is a Highway because that's when they were doing like, how do I put it? Like, the Tarzan song. What's that song that Phil Collins does?
Two worlds, one family.
Yes.
You'll be in my heart. Is
Yes.
that
Don't stop your stop your crying. I don't know what I'm singing.
them? Yeah, that's the one.
Right?
You're there. Yeah.
Little era of like Disney movies where they had people make like
Oh,
specific songs for
right.
their
Okay, like just pushing
films.
out the fucking hits.
Yes.
I
And
see
I
what you're
think,
saying.
and I would say Tarzan is one of them, and then Cars is one of them. I don't know another one now that I'm thinking about it.
Listen, Phil Collins did not have to work that fucking hard to make that soundtrack so good.
That
And
soundtrack is really good.
I want to say he was a pretty respected musician by that point. So I'm like,
He didn't need to
but
take up a Disney movie like that.
But for him, I am forever grateful because all those songs can get it for real.
For real. But yeah, Life is a
Um,
Highway. I don't know if they made it specifically for the movie, but it's so good. I love so many Rascal Flatts songs. It's like a guilty pleasure of mine.
don't
But it
be
runs in the
guilty.
family. My brother, he used to be a rapper. Listen, this is gonna get to a point. He used to be
I'm
a
with you.
rapper. He used to rap and like perform and stuff. Another life for him. But he has a song that he made in high school because back when he was in high school, they had you do the senior project. Did you have to do a senior project?
I didn't, but I do know what a senior project
Me
is.
neither. They like took it out probably like a year or so before I started.
Mm.
Maybe somewhere around there. But he had to like he chose to make an album or like an EP of sorts. So he made this he made this whole thing. And I one day, like way later on in life, I actually listened to the album and he has a line on there that said, "God bless my road," like Rascal Flatts. And I'm getting it tattooed on my body.
I'm surprised you don't have it right now.
It's my Twitter bio. Maybe it'll be my Instagram
Okay, that's
bio.
why it sounds so familiar.
Yeah,
But that's
God
hella
bless.
funny. That makes it so much funnier.
It's in
Holy
my
shit.
blood. That's why I watch Cars.
I'm gonna need you to get that as a tramp stamp for real.
God bless
That's
my
a
road. Like,
sibling tat.
that is so
Have you
good.
ever confronted him about it?
I don't know. I have no idea. I might have. I might have said like, "This is so funny. I have to use it as my Twitter bio." But I don't know if he paid attention to
To
me or
his
not.
face, you told him that?
I think so. He was like 16 when he wrote that. No, like I'll give him 18 when he wrote that shit. That is so funny.
Not you bumping up his age.
I
No. He was 25.
no, he was I think
No, I think
31.
he
I think
wrote
he
it
just wrote it
last
yesterday.
year. That album is still fresh, so that'll be on the playlist as well.
Yeah, I'll put it on there for sure.
That's so crazy. But that's a bar.
It's really good. Maybe it'll be my Instagram bio. So if you see that, just know it came from this
You should
podcast.
transfer it
I
over.
should. I think it's
Twitter,
so funny.
Twitter is a dying art.
And
So
I know. I feel bad for Twitter, but
I know.
I really do like that movie. I like the whole trilogy of the Cars movies.
Yeah, you
They're
watch it
so
all the way
good.
through?
I do.
Damn,
It's so unfortunate of
damn,
me,
girl.
but they're
I'm trying to
so
think
good. They
of.
have all the tropes you could possibly need too. They have like,
That's true. Friendship,
good bad
love,
guy gone what am I saying?
good guy gone bad.
No, bad guy gone good. Because remember,
Oh
he's like
yeah.
this pretentious prick, and then he's super nice
No, that's
after.
true.
Then you have a little,
That's true.
like a little love story, and then you have a little buddy cop comedy type, and you have like
Mm-hmm.
a mentor mentee thing.
Mm.
It has everything you could possibly need, and they're cute little cars.
They're just
They go
cars.
vroom vroom.
She's just a car. At the end of
I'm
the
a
day,
car
she's
girl.
just a car.
And I think I say, holy Portia, like 30 times a week.
I do love a good ka-chow.
Lightning McQueen. I just think it's funny. And
Ka-chow.
they're clever too. Because do you remember that one time we went to go visit Ray and we spent like an hour saying, "Oh wow." Remember?
I do because that's my life's work.
It really was like, this is one of the funniest things we've ever done in my entire life.
It was very long.
Why was it so long?
And why were we all trying?
Why were we all trying? Why were none of us faded while doing it? We were all completely sober.
Stone cold sober.
Stone cold sober eating ramen. And why did strangers join in?
Because everyone loves a good Owen Wilson impression.
He'd just be bringing people together, is what I think. But yeah, I love those movies. And if you're looking
Damn.
for a good, and they're funny, like they have a lot of like small. I'm like the whole entire
Continues
episode
to
is
make
me
your case.
because they have like small little moments of adult comedy in there that you like don't pick up as a kid because they're cars, so you don't really get it.
I feel like that's like most of the kids' movies.
Mm-hmm,
They insert so
mm-hmm.
much shit that you've never noticed before.
I know.
That's what makes them fun.
That's what makes them fun. But I love the one I love from the first movie is that you know those little twins. Like Lightning
Yes.
McQueen has the
Yeah.
little twins, and they
Mm-hmm.
like flash.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's like meant to be a. I think that's so clever, and no one would know.
You're like, big ups to whoever thought of that.
Mm-hmm. It's like SpongeBob. They're hiding all these like adult comedy jokes in this little kids movie.
Exactly. Damn, I'm trying to think. Like, I love a good Disney movie.
Mm-hmm.
I love a good Pixar film.
Mm-hmm.
So I was trying to think of like if there's one that I like turn on pretty frequently, and the only one I thought of was Ratatouille. And I would say because of the soundtrack, like
Mm-hmm.
here's what I do. If I watch a really depressing movie or just like a very emotionally heavy movie,
Mm-hmm. You have to even
I'll
it
kind
out.
of turn to Disney to like fall
Mhm.
asleep, just to, give me some balance. And
Oh,
it's usually
easily.
Moana or Ratatouille.
Fair. Moana is fair.
Moana, the soundtrack, because something with the like beginning to end soundtrack, it makes me feel good. Like it makes me feel like I'm sitting on the beach. You know what I mean? Like
Yes.
everything's gonna be all right.
Mm-hmm. It has a good island vibe, also.
A good,
I mean, that's what
nice,
it's meant to
serene
have.
island vibe.
Mhm.
Exactly. And then Ratatouille, it's just big vibes all around, you know? Like I love food. Hello. And here's a guy just trying to make it into the culinary arts.
And I love
Who's that guy? It's Patton Oswalt as a rat.
What else do you need, really? I would say that's
And
like...
I follow through. Do I have a huge fear of rats? Sure. Does Remy count? No. Actually.
He would never.
Actually, he doesn't. So maybe you should get off my fucking back.
He's a culinary genius. That's all he is.
He had a dream and he had a purpose.
And I take comfort in that purpose.
And I take comfort in achieving your dream. Look, listen, anyone can cook. Am I wrong?
Anyone can sit there and cook something up.
Am I wrong? What the fuck?
Can someone tell me?
Hello?
Because I think I'm right.
Anyone can cook, bitch.
I think I'm such a cheese, like I love cheesy movies. They're my favorite. I love a good happy ending.
Period.
I'm so like I love cheese. It's my favorite thing.
As we all
ever.
should.
Both the food and both the genre of cheese. So like all my movies are just like super easy to take in. They don't have any intensity and you don't have to think about it at all. Like what it is what it is. And it's right in front of you and you don't have to do any analyzing because it's all been done for you.
And we all know what's going to happen. So there's like no worries at all.
I'll say like my least Disney-like movie that I do rewatch. Well, okay, let me rephrase. I wish I could rewatch more, but it's never streaming. Is the Grand Budapest Hotel? That's one of my favorites. Yeah. I do really like that movie. But it's always
I do be turning her on.
It's never available when I want to watch it, so I don't. But I really do. I really like that movie as well. That's probably a comforting movie.
That's a good one.
It's funny.
I love.
It's funny. It's simple.
Yesterday, I told you that About Time was one of my favorite comfort films, which I still believe is to be true.
Mm-hmm.
But see, that one, it was. I think that was more of like a hyper fixation for me at one point.
Sure.
Because it's like.
Now that we thought.
I mean, I'm still down to watch it, but it's not the way that I feel about Harry Potter.
Sure.
Or Miss Moana.
Sure.
Or Mr. Remy, you know?
My kings and queens.
The kings and queens of my kingdom. You know what's a good one? That I'm always down to turn on? Devil Wears Prada.
Yes.
I'll watch her down. You know
She's
what?
good.
That's a huge thing for me. Like something about like I don't know, like it has to be like the comfort is usually like fashion, food, music, or magic. I think that's
All of
all
the
it is for me.
classics.
Like it's the four horsemen of the apocalypse: fashion, food, magic, and music.
Yes, no, of course.
Double F, double M, if you will.
Get that tattooed as a trim stamp. You want to know what I'm
I'm
doing?
like, I already do.
Just full
Rips off shirt.
chest.
F, F, M, M. Yeah. I feel like because it has to be like stuff that like I really enjoy in order to like transition myself into like a good place.
Yeah.
Obviously, like it's just stuff that I know and enjoy. Yeah, and maybe I'm saying some really obvious shit here, but that's kind of I realize
Everybody's
that's like
duh.
a pattern of mine. Yeah.
You dummy.
Boring. Boo! There's like a tomato that flies out of nowhere, hits me in the eye.
Oh.
Who threw that?
It's your dog.
Honestly, I don't blame him.
It's and Matthew McConaughey together are so funny. And they have, I think, like 1 or 2 movies together. How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days is one of my favorite movies too. And then
Fool's Gold.
Fool's Gold. Nobody ever appreciates Fool's Gold. And it makes me sad.
I haven't watched her enough. I haven't actually watched either of their movies enough, if I'm being
I love that.
all the way real.
That style of film. Like I said, I'm such a cheeseball. So like that, and then Miss J-Lo. She had a good run too.
Here she go again.
She had a good run too. I'll give it to her.
Y'all can hate J-Lo, but let's talk about her rom-com run for a minute.
The Wedding Planner. Freaking
Made in Manhattan.
The one that she did with Jane Fonda.
Monster in Law. I was just about to say.
Yes, I love that movie. I love her too. I think it's good. She did she does a good job on that end, I'll say. And that whole like what was that stint? It was like 2001 to like 2010.
Yeah, it was around there.
Those 10 years of
she like kind of slowed down after a bit.
Well, no, I would say everybody's rom-coms.
A golden era.
Like golden era of rom-com. You had J-Lo, you had Kate Hudson, you had freaking that's when Lindsay Lohan was doing stuff too.
Okay, speaking of Lindsay, I forgot of one of my more important comfort films, which is Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen. Porque fashion, music, Broadway,
a star,
Lindsay Lohan.
That was a really
They
good
Can Never
movie.
Make Me Hate You, Girl.
That song's good too.
I love her.
How does the song go?
It's so good. I'm throwing that in the playlist.
Shit, I love that song. Oh my gosh.
I'm throwing that in. That girl was a teenage drama queen.
Yeah.
Son of 17. That girl was me.
Yes. Super good.
Oh.
Amazing.
God. What a rush. Let's run that back.
We mix it.
And 5, 6, 7.
You do the choreo.
Holy shit. Sorry, I don't know what came over me. She's so right.
A wild child, indeed.
First of all, she was so real for that. But yeah, that's a huge comfort movie for me.
Oh my god!
I've actually like within recent years, if you can believe.
Amanda Bynes was like ruling those movies also because she's a man. She's the man is probably like
dog.
Actually, that's pretty up there for me too. I'd say she's the man I watch like probably 8 times a year.
Damn. I haven't watched her in a minute. I need to get back.
I
She used
miss
to
her.
she was Amanda Bynes was a big part of my childhood. I will
Agreed.
always love her, and
She has all my love. I'd
even
get
to
my
this
nails
day.
done by her
To this day.
just to give her some
Oh,
business.
absolutely. I'll pop in.
I do a walk-in for sure.
While we're on the run, Easy A is a pretty strong one too.
Yes, I would literally.
I feel like I'm always
those,
down to clown.
All of those.
What a golden era! What a golden fucking era! Like, I love Woodchuck Todd. You will always be famous, baby.
I
You will
love
always be
Ashley.
famous.
That was so good.
They can never make me hate my boy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if he's stalking whoever.
He does it with class.
I do, but I don't.
He does it with class, and it makes.
I might support his rights and wrongs. I don't know.
I don't know what you want me to do.
Not as Dan though. I don't know. I'm
It's just another version. He's just murdering people this time.
I know. I think I just love Woodchuck Todd actually, but
You said my favorite of all of them.
If I had to pick one,
which
should we music?
Yes, let's music.
Sorry,
we have to. No, you're right.
I just looked at the time. I was like, God damn it!
You're right. You're right. Okay, so Princess Diaries. I'm gonna do Miracles Happen.
Period.
I forget the girl's name, but it'll be on the playlist.
I'm with ya. We
upload a link every week on Instagram, and it's on our playlist or on our highlights
all the time.
On our highlights on our Instagram. Mm-hmm. If you guys ever want to, pop in there and listen to the music,
give it a listen.
For cars, obviously, Life is a Highway.
Period. Is there any other answer? I don't think so.
And then I forget what it's called. But the Harry Potter theme. One? The one.
Oh, girl, I was going to throw that in. Hedwig's theme.
Hedwig's theme.
You think I don't know? I'm waiting for the day good. When I can hear that shit live.
I know. I miss it every time that they do the orchestra for that.
I know. I think it's coming in hot again.
They're doing one for Avatar.
Oh, girl. If I hear Tales of Bossing say, I might not live to see the end.
They don't have a lot of dates, but we should figure it out because I'll drive for that shit.
Holy shit. I don't know what I'll do if I hear Tales of Bossing say live and in concert.
We'll be throwing that ass in a circle.
I'll be throwing that ass into a pool of tears. Mama. What is it? Oh wait, did you have another one? Sorry.
I just want to, because now that we said she's the man, I have to give her flowers. But
fair. I was just gonna throw in, obviously, Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen.
Obviously,
Hedwig's theme was one of mine.
Double it up.
How Far I'll Go. We got to throw her in.
Yeah.
Because who would we be if we didn't?
Who would we be? Idiots, really.
Add the reprise in there too, because that makes me cry.
Do you know, I know I already said Miracles Happen for Princess Diaries, but that Norah Jones song that's in the second one, Come Away With Me, I'll put that in there.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's so
that's
cute.
Solid.
It's so cute.
That's solid. I love Miss Norah Jones. We love her.
Love her in this house. Did you see she came out with Sabrina Carpenter?
Norah Jones?
She brought her out for Weekend too.
Are you fucking with
me? I promise. Look it up. I forgot what they sang. Hold on.
That's crazy. I'll pull up a picture after this.
Oh, I think they did Don't Know Why.
Oh my god, that's so cute. I'm gonna look that up later.
But she did bring her out. I was like, is this Norah Jones? She said, everybody
that's crazy. They were bringing out anybody and everybody. Like, that is so wild.
Lana with Camila Cabello. I was like, what are you doing?
That one was a little.
No
We never
one
got to
said
talk
yes
about
to
the
you.
week 2,
I know.
weekend 2, but
That
that one was a little bananas.
it was a little
I'm still
bananas.
processing that one.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Still processing. I think I'm good off 3.
Mm-hmm. I think we've hit them all.
We did it.
God bless. Except for that little stint about the witches, we did pretty good.
And watch me keep it all in there.
You'll watch all of it.
And what? And what? um well, we hope you guys enjoyed our episode of sharing all of our favorite comfort films. Let us know what your favorite comfort films are, or if you share the
Mhm.
same ones as us.
Oh yeah.
Don't forget to check in on the playlist because it's looking like a good one. I
I think so.
I mean, I play all the playlists, but this one kind of eats a little bit. We got some good nostalgic
Oh yeah.
hits over there.
Mm.
So get into it. Get into it if you're into that. Um,
Yeah.
let's see. Follow us on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah. Follow us on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ad lib. You ever hear that song? 21 and Doja?
No.
No.
What's
Listen to it
that?
after this.
Okay, I'll have to.
NHIE and
Oh,
Doja,
I think
and
I know
then
what you're talking about.
21's rapping, and then he goes da 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 da, and then Doja's like ad lib.
She's
Ad
so
lib.
funny.
Kills me.
She's so funny.
That's my bitch right there.
Remains hilarious.
But yeah, make sure you follow us Instagram, YouTube. Follow our personals too. We're pretty cool. We're pretty fun. We're pretty sexy. If you're into that kind of thing, if you like that kind of stuff, I don't know you.
It's all of your preference.
But it really is.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's everything. We will see you next Monday.
Oh yeah.
But until then, we love you, and we hope you have a wonderful week ahead. And if you don't, watch a comfort film.
Watch a comfort film. There's like 8 to choose from this one episode. So
We literally gave you so many suggestions.
yeah,
How could you not?
you'll find one.
I'm about to watch one right after this.
Oh, certainly I will be watching one.
I gotta flip a coin now because now I can't decide.
We'll figure it out. But tune in next week.
It's true.
To see what we watched.
Period. Love you. Bye.
Bye.